What's up? Today I'm gonna show you how to highlight a dropped item or just highlight anything with an outline. I'm gonna be using a shader outline. So first thing you gotta do is go to this video. It's gonna be linked in the description, and go to here, this GitHub link. Download this as a zip, and then what you need is in the shaders, in the assets shaders folders, you're gonna need the pixel outline shader graph, and just put that in your project, in your Unity project. So shout out to this guy for making this shader graph, because I'm gonna be using it in this tutorial. And so once you have it in your Unity, you're gonna create a new material, and just name it outline material, and then just drag the shader graph onto your material, and then you can change the color to whatever you want. But for now we're not gonna do anything with this. Now we're gonna create a 2D object, sprite, doesn't matter what. Let's just make a circle and call it dropped item prefab, and then I'm just gonna select a different placeholder for this. And this is a very important thing when you're following this tutorial, is you have to make sure that all of your sprites have at least 1 pixel gap to the edge of the picture. Otherwise this won't work. I tried it with it and it was broken. Once you have this created, we're gonna add a circle collider. Set the radius to 1. That's up to you, whatever you wanna do. But make sure you set it to isTrigger, otherwise it won't work. And now we're gonna create a C# script, call it dropped item. And in here we're just gonna create 2 public materials and name one of them normal material and one of them the outline material. And then we're gonna get a public sprite renderer, and you can do this with your hand just by dragging it in actual Unity, but I find it's better to set it through the start function, so it will automatically set itself. We're gonna add 2 functions, on trigger enter 2D and on trigger exit 2D. These functions will be called when something enters and exits the trigger, which is the collider, and we're gonna check if other dot we can do compare tag player. So if the game object that just entered the collider has the tag of player, or we can check if the game object has the name player. You can do it through the name, through the tag, or you can do it through the layer, but the layer is in integers, so you will need to use this function. You can see here layer mask dot name to layer player. I prefer using the tag, so just compare tag player, and we're gonna get the sprite renderer, and dot material is the outline material. So when the player enters the trigger, we will switch it to the outline material, and just copy this, paste it in the trigger exit, and when the player leaves, we're just gonna set the material of the sprite renderer to the normal material. So we're gonna disable the highlighting essentially. We can close this for now, and now we're gonna go to our dropped item prefab. Let the scripts compile, of course. And we're gonna drag the script on top of our game object. Then we're gonna drag our outline material into the outline material box. Here at the normal material, click on the circle, then click on the eye, and then type in a lit, and just select sprite lit default. Then the sprite renderer will automatically set itself as this one on the game object, but you can still drag it in by hand. That's up to you. And now if we start, we will see that if we enter the collider, that the material will switch and it will highlight the weapon You can use this as for dropped items on the ground or for anything you need. I personally find this better than having to draw everything or having to add an outline to every single sprite you have. And also you can change it on the spot. If you want to change the color, you can just go to the material, change it to black, change it to red, yellow, blue. It's up to you whatever color you want. So I think it's very useful. That's it. See ya.